Tesla recently announced its first quarter 2022 earnings, and both the top and bottom lines surpassed forecasts. This shouldn't be shocking as Elon Musk, the CEO, predicted strong returns on Tesla shares in 2022 despite skeptics' doubts. Throughout the first fiscal quarter of current year, Tesla maintained its lead. How did Tesla arrive at these figures? What served as the foundation for Elon Musk's predictions? How is Tesla's remaining calendar year 2022 shaping up? Watch to find out more. Earlier this month, Tesla reported 310,048 vehicle deliveries for the first quarter. The Model 3 and Model Y vehicles accounted for 95 of deliveries, or 295,324, according to the firm's most accurate estimate of sales for the 3 months ending March 31, 2022. Tesla's operating margin improved to 19% in the first quarter, despite selling sedans and SUVs, placing the company on par with supercar producers. The business released its data for the fiscal quarter at the most recent earnings call. Tesla reported earnings per share of $3.22, exceeding the consensus forecast of $2.25, and revenue of $18.76 billion as opposed to the consensus estimate of $17.8 billion. Because of this, shares increased by as much as 6% in after-hours trading, to reach $16.86 billion. Tesla's automotive revenue climbed by 87% year over year. Tesla's principal company posted a gross profit of $5.54 billion, increasing the automotive sector's gross margin to 32.9%. Wedbush analysts Dan Ives and John Casingrest Musk & Co., who had their backs against the wall and came out swinging with considerably better than projected performance, claimed that these data surpassed market estimates. This shouldn't come as a surprise to you if you're a devoted subscriber to this channel because we have forecasted this result. We believe these Cinderella-like delivery numbers in a severe supply chain background point to an electric vehicle demand trend that looks rather robust for Tesla continuing into the rest of 2022, according to a note sent out shortly after the firm reported its earnings. Despite numerous chip shortages, numerous logistical problems, and a generally difficult quarter, they cautioned that supply chain and production concerns persist, particularly in China, which they labeled the elephant in the room. According to Musk, the firm achieved record earnings and is still hopeful about a rise in vehicle production in 2022 over that of 2021. There is a good possibility that Tesla will increase by 60% over the previous year. In actuality, Tesla had a great quarter despite the difficulties it encountered this year. Earlier this month, Tesla announced they had built and delivered more than 305,000 vehicles in the first quarter. This translates to a 68% rise in deliveries from the previous year. How, against all odds, did Tesla manage to achieve these results? Tesla's shareholder presentation claims that during the company's earnings call, it was revealed that a rise in the quantity of vehicles supplied and an increase in the average sales price drove revenue growth. Although the company has lost nearly a month of build volume in Shanghai due to COVID-related shutdowns, Tesla CEO Zachary Kirkhorn and CEO Elon Musk insisted that the company can grow by at least 50% by 2021. While weekly production rates at Tesla's Shanghai facility were high in the first quarter, a spike in COVID-19 cases forced the factory and parts of its supply chain to be temporarily shut down. Tesla confirmed that it had lost roughly a month's worth of production capacity, according to the business. Despite the ongoing challenges, limited manufacturing has just recently resumed, and it is actively monitoring the situation in the second quarter. Although the CEO said that production will be much higher in the second half of the year, Musk anticipated that it would be comparable to, if not slightly lower, than in the first quarter. Kirkhorn added, "We've resumed limited manufacturing and are planning to resume full production as soon as is practical." Despite the setback, Musk thinks it is likely that the company will be able to build 1.5 million cars this year. On the company's results call, what future plans does Musk have? Musk asserted that he has never been more ecstatic or thrilled about Tesla's future, and noted that the firm is still in the early stages of its journey, with only around 5% of its goal now accomplished. Musk asserts that his passion is unrelated to potential compensation. Following Tesla's announcement of record sales and earnings for the first quarter of 2022, he declared that no talks on increased compensation for him were currently taking place. CEO Elon Musk has 16.9 million options, which are worth $15.3 billion before taxes, vested in finishing the remaining tasks associated with his hefty 2018 performance bonus. Tesla stockholders should feel a little more at ease as a result of the lack of negotiations since Musk already used his options. The stock dropped. Musk has asserted that he thinks Tesla will develop fully autonomous vehicles by 2022, a promise he has previously made but that the company has not yet kept. Musk also acknowledged that the creation of the autonomous vehicles was taking longer than he had anticipated. He exhorted everyone to sign up for Tesla's full self-driving beta program, which necessitates that Tesla customers first buy or subscribe to Tesla's entire self-driving premium driver assistance package before achieving a high driver safety score. However, complete self-driving does not make Tesla vehicles entirely autonomous, and it will cost $12,000 upfront and $189 each month starting in early April. Regarding a futuristic robotaxi that the company was creating for next year, Musk stayed mum. Tesla intends to launch mass production of its robotaxi in 2024. Also, Musk emphasized the company's work in developing the humanoid robot that will aid people at home or carry out simple manufacturing tasks. According to Musk, he is adamant that the robot will eventually be worth more than Tesla's car business. In the first quarter of 2022, Tesla's solar deployments fell by more than half to 48 megawatts compared to the same period in 2101. The company built lithium-ion battery energy storage systems totaling 846 megawatts, a 90% increase over the previous quarter, but a decline in annual capacity. Tesla attributed the decline in solar deployments to difficulties importing essential parts, which were beyond the company's control due to inflationary pressures and shortages of semiconductor chips made worse by the global epidemic and Russia's brutal invasion of Ukraine. In the first quarter of 2022, Tesla's global vehicle inventory fell to a 3-day supply. In contrast, the first quarter of 2021 saw an 8-day supply of global automobile inventories, while the second quarter saw a 4-day supply. In a statement, Tesla acknowledged that problems with the supply chain and large price increases for some of its raw components had continued. The supply chain became the main limiting factor, according to the electric car brand, and our operations have been operating below capacity for several quarters. This is anticipated to continue for the rest of 2022. 19 outbreaks to cover the Ukraine crisis and chip shortages have made these problems worse, causing Tesla to increase prices in China, the US, and other nations. However, the company's issues go beyond only the supply chain. The company will continue to be impacted by challenges with transportation, labor, and other aspects of manufacturing throughout the year. According to experts, inflation has reached its highest point in more than 40 years, and it may continue to grow before leveling out. According to Musk, inflation is higher than is being reported, and it will continue throughout the year. Musk also addressed how inflation affects the pricing of Tesla vehicles, claiming that suppliers are under intense cost pressure and that some parts are requesting price rises of 20 to 30%. Given that inflation seems likely to continue for at least the bulk of this year, Tesla increased its prices. Despite the fact that the company has admitted it would face substantial obstacles for the remainder of the year, the outlook is still positive despite Tesla's difficult few months. Elon Musk as CEO and ongoing supply chain issues in yet another record quarter, the business outperformed Wall Street's revenue and profit forecasts. We can't help but share in Musk's excitement as he claims he has never been more optimistic or enthusiastic about the future of Tesla. Tesla has a history of outperforming expectations or estimates, and as things stand, always seems to prevail. Despite all the odds, we'd like to watch how things turn out because there is only one direction for Tesla to go up. Your estimates for Tesla's first quarter earnings are rather close to the reported earnings, as stated in the comment below.